You know, sometimes people hesitate, like a bird clinging to the edge of the nest. And that bird might think, what if I'm not strong enough? What if my wings fail me? Forgetting the only way to strengthen wings is to spread them. And as you imagine that bird, you can remember times in your life when you already leapt. Times you weren't ready, and yet somehow your wings worked. And isn't it fascinating how your unconscious, it already knows how to fly, even when your conscious mind doubts? Because hesitation is like standing at the edge of the pool, dipping your toes, thinking you'll drown. While your unconscious remembers, your body floats. And as soon as you jump, the water that looked terrifying becomes playful, refreshing, liberating. So notice how every hesitation you've had was actually a doorway. And each time you've stepped through, you've come out stronger, freer, more alive. And some people imagine they're weak, fragile, incapable. But if you noticed, a seed looks weak, tiny, insignificant. Yet inside it's a forest waiting. Your unconscious remembers. You've been the seed and the sprout and the tree already. And you're not fragile. You're unfolding. And what happens when you begin to realize that you're attractive, not because of effort, because aliveness is magnetic, and you're capable, not because of preparation, but because resourcefulness grows as you move. So you can begin to feel that worthiness for love, for abundance, for respect, like an engine humming under your skin. It's been there all along, hasn't it? And as you imagine that now, you can picture every ounce of hesitation turning into rocket fuel. Fear becomes fire. Doubt becomes drive. Insecurity becomes ignition. So every time that old voice whispers, wait, your unconscious, it automatically converts that into movement, into momentum, into laughter, play, and joyful teasing that you were born to express. Because you've already felt it, haven't you? That moment when negativity flipped into energy, when pain became fuel, when laughter bubbled out of nowhere. And if you've done it before, your unconscious knows how to do it again, easier, faster, more naturally. And isn't it interesting how the past is just a photo album? You can flip it closed any time. The old pages fade, and your hands, they reach for blank pages, waiting to be written. And as you let go of that past weight, your shoulders straighten, your lungs expand. Your body remembers how good it feels to breathe in fresh, new, joyful air. And that realization growls. The best is yet to come. And you keep asking yourself, playfully, curiously, how can it possibly get any better than this? So let your unconscious rehearse this now. See yourself smiling, laughing, joking freely. Hear the sound of your own confident voice teasing, connecting, expressing. Feel the strength in your spine, the lightness in your chest, the sparkle in your eyes. Know that hesitation dissolves into motion, and motion multiplies your power. And every time you feel that old fear, your unconscious will now remember. It's just success knocking early. Open the door. You're no longer the one who hesitates. You're no longer the weak, the incapable, the unprepared. You're the one who moves, the one who laughs, the one who plays. You're attractive, worthy, magnetic. You're the seed, the sprout, the tree, the forest. And the forest never apologizes for growing. And as you let that sink in deeper, now, tomorrow, next week, your unconscious, it'll find more and more moments to remind you the best is yet to come. And I can't help but wonder How can it possibly get even better than this?